master trading spy with the ES chart. With this 3-step system, I'm going to show you how to catch entries, exits, all before you take a trade. You will know when to enter, when to exit. I need you guys to pay attention very close because this is where most traders get it wrong. Step 1 is identifying your psychological zones. Let's jump right into the charts. So your psychological levels is going to be your big hold numbers: 6,900, 6,850, 6,950. So if you do not know how to put your zones on your chart, you can go ahead and check this video out. I broke it all down how you can put these zones on the chart. Everyone make these levels on their charts, but here's what almost nobody tell you about these psychological levels. You rarely make money at these levels. You make money trading reactions at this level. If you look at this level 6,900, you're not making money here. You got to make money around this level. Most traders think if price hit this 6,900 level, I'm going to go ahead and sell here, or I'm going to buy here for calls, or I'm going to sell here for puts. That's actually the trap. So let me go ahead and remove this. And so we're going to remove this and remove this. So if you do not have any zones on here and you buy at this level or you sell at this level, this is where the trap is happening. All through here. Institutions love to push the price slightly above through the level and then trigger all the stop losses, all the buy orders, and then they reverse it back in your face. That is what institutions like to do. As you see clearly here at this level 6,900. And that's why these levels and these zones work so well. It's not because it's any magic, but they're magnets for retail liquidity. Instead of trading the level, you trade the reactions around the level. So let me go ahead and put my zone back on the chart so I don't get confused. Instead of trading the level itself, we're going to trade the behavior around the level. So let's look at some more price action around this zones. So we can see here, psychological zone, it brought the retail traders down to the zone. As you can see here, all the selling that's going down to the zone. And now institutions trap everyone in this zone, which here's the trap. Trap everyone, push right through it, reclaim this psychological level here, the 6850 level. So the real move happens after the sweep, as you can see here, because they expected a clear move downwards. And if you're a smart trader, you wait for the sweep to happen, the reclaim, and now you enter the trade to take this move up. Now for the second step, I'm gonna show you guys how to not get caught in the sweep and know when the actual structure is broken. We're gonna use trend lines and market structure. So as the market open up, you're gonna see a trade has came to our psychological zone. First thing we see is the trap here. You see the wick on this candle here. The wick is showing you that the institution is entering the trade. Would you want to jump into sell in the market here? Probably not. We know as traders it's in our zone. You got some sell pressure showing on this candle. Now we want to add our trend line. We got our trend line there. Now we're looking for it to break our trend line. That's the second step. So let's see what happens here. Boom. Trend line breaks. As you can see on this candle here, we can see the trap happening. This candle, we have another exhaustion candle here. Now sellers are starting to trap all these buyers that bought above this 6,900 level. This here is nothing but institutions starting to build their positions. When you see consolidations inside a zone, they're building their position for the next move. Either it's going to be the next move up or is it going to be the next move down. But we're going to react to the price action. We're not going to guess on where this thing is going to go. Now, step 3, the last and final step we're going to talk about is the RSI. Down here, let's go ahead and bring this up. And this is where most traders get crushed at. So we have the RSI here as step 3. Now, most traders think when the RSI is over 70, it's overbought, and now they're looking for sales positions. So this is the thing. Overbought doesn't mean that it's time to reversal. A lot of times overbought meaning it's a lot of momentum to the upside. So instead of selling once the RSI is overbought, you want to wait until it comes back under the 70 level, this is where you react at down here. This is the signal to show that the buyers have ran out of steam and now the sellers are taking over. And that goes for the same if price is under 30, showing that it's oversold. You want to wait till it flips back above 30. That's your signal that the sellers have exhausted their move and now the buyers are stepping in. Let's go back up to our example. Now we want to go ahead and press play. Let's see what happened. Boom, right there. You see when it crossed under 70, still in the zone, this candle has fully engulfed this candle. This here is our entry. It's in our zone. It has broken our trend line. Now it has crossed over 70. This is our entry. Now let's see what happened. Let's go ahead and we enter here. Stop here. We're going for a 3-to-1. Anytime you're getting in the trade, you want to go for at least 3 times what you risk. How do you know what you risk in? Base it off the candle that you enter in. That's the safest move. If you're in a zone a little above the zone, if you want to go for this full zone, that's going to be a big risk. But look for these 3 things to happen. That's when I enter into any trade, and I'm usually putting my stop above that candle that I entered in. 3-to-1 ratio. Let's go ahead and hit play. Boom, target hit. That is how you nail a trade. And that is the 3 things that I look for when it comes to trading psychological levels and psychological zones. If this flipped your perspective on the market, go ahead and like and subscribe. Also, join my waiting list for my community, the Sealed Circle, and watch the next video right here. I break down the exact candlestick pattern I use to confirm shift of control. See you guys in the next one. Remember, patience and precision seals the deal.